Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Beta, and we are reacting to Mr. Alpha Male himself. I don't know his fucking name, but so what? Anyways, how to make a woman submit 2.0. Let's get it. Teach me. Teach me, Mr. Alpha Man. If I were to ever get some shit like this, one-on-one Skype consultation or email consultations. Anyways, I digress.
What's up, fellas?
What up, fellas?
Noah Lord Patron supporter.
Another one
that wanted me to talk about how to provide value to a woman. As y'all guys know,
that is
that
is not the name of the video, but I digress.
Just recently talking about in one of my recent videos. I was talking about how to get a woman to get submission from a woman. All right. So basically, you get that submission by providing value, then threatening to remove that value. Okay.
So you're a piece of shit. Gotcha.
So basically, what we're finna talk about today is the art of submission. Okay, guys. And so, you know what? And the word submission is really a bad term.
I guess.
I know we say we want a woman to submit, but in actuality, all we want is a woman to cooperate. All right? Submission is a term that is kind of like outdated. Like, we don't really want submission from slaves.
Okay. Then, my dear boy, why did you name this How to Make a Woman Submit 2.0 if submission is outdated? Think about that.
Submit. We want cooperation, but we'll stick with submit.
Then why didn't you just name this How to Make a Woman Cooperate? I think that would have been easier. But I digress. You peddle to these morons who buy your books and buy your courses and link up with you for 1-hour consultations on Skype for $900. I'd rather burn money than actually give it to you. Jesus wept.
Mission, right? So, because we categorize when a woman is giving you cooperation as if she's been submissive. Okay, guys?
Right.
But I really don't like the term. I think the term should be cooperate.
Okay, then you should have named it that way. But I digress. You got to peddle it to the morons out there who's buying into this red pill nonsense. So, I guess.
But anyway, guys, like, you don't submit to your boss, right? To your boss rule. You cooperate, right?
Great analogy, sure, whatever. But also, you're the one who made the video, and you could have changed the fucking title, but you didn't. So you probably watched this back and then was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep it submit," because obviously it makes sense for my viewers. My viewers are idiots, Neanderthals, ooga boogas. Anyways,
we don't submit
unga bungas
to police. We cooperate with police, right? You know. But anyway, getting right to, he wants to know how to provide this value. So basically, guys, it's the 5 love languages, right? So
yes, the 5 things I need to do to make a woman submit, not cooperate. Submit.
I'm going to break down the love languages.
Sure.
And that is how you provide the most value to a woman. All right. And understand that guys, if y'all guys want to know the God honest truth, everybody has their love languages. But in actuality, you'll probably be better off if you do all of these with your girl.
Okay.
So most people say, well, what's your love languages, right? And then they'll go and they'll name 2 things or maybe 3 things. If the most balance and the most value you bring to a woman is doing all of these to some degree.
We shall get there. I will disagree or I will agree. Me being a beta male, I don't know. I don't know. Teach me, Mr. Alpha Man. Teach me.
Obviously, the woman gonna value some of them more, right? Some women gonna value some of them more. But the best, if you want to have a woman attached to you, if you want to get the most cooperation from a woman, the best thing you can do is provide all of this. And then if you threaten to remove yourself, then you have an issue. That's how you get cooperation, guys. All right?
We're dealing with kids. He's teaching people how to deal with children. I didn't know women were children. I thought women were equals. But what do I know? You know, I'm a beta male. So in order to get cooperation, I have to take away my value. Got it.
Right. That's also how you keep a woman to being truthful with you, not cheating on you and all that. Because
that is such a fucking lie and scapegoat. No. A cheater's gonna cheat. A liar's gonna lie. It is what it is. What are we talking about here? That's not a foolproof plan, sir.
What happens, guys, is when you become such a great value to somebody,
right,
they don't want to risk anything to lose that. Cheating comes at a risk.
Sure.
All right. But if you're doing all this, and I'll explain that a woman won't cheat because there's no need. That's why I always say when a woman is attached to you, there's no need to cheat. What?
A cheater's going to cheat, man. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get over that nonsense. A cheater's going to cheat. And that's it is what it is.
Why do women cheat? Well, typically there's something missing. There's something you're not doing. So typically out of these acts of service, these love languages, is something you're missing with your woman that you're not doing that causes her to cheat.
Right.
Okay? So let's get into it, guys. I want to get to my key talking points before I get into the love languages, guys. Number one, guys, you get submission from treating a woman good.
Sure.
It's crazy, right? Because you think how you hear everything taught is you have to treat a woman bad. No, you actually get cooperation, submission by treating a woman good.
Based off one of the videos I reacted to not too long ago, go check those out, by the way. No, because no, based off of what you said, you contradict yourself, sir. You said women tend to date bad boys more than good men. So you hypocrite? Not hypocrite. I wouldn't say that's a hypocritical thing. I'd say there's a word. I can't even get it out right now. But yeah, anyways, I'm rambling.
Great. I don't want to say queen because that's like, if you're the king, then you can treat her like a queen, right? Because she's still up under you, right? When you hear queen, what am I, the prince? No, you're the king, right? But you get submission.
What? Semantics.
Submission by treating her good. Then when you threatening to remove that, then she gets in line. Because
she gets in line. True alpha male right here. Hell yeah, let me take this away. Instead of being a good, decent person, I'm going to take it away from you. That shows a lot about your fucking character. But what do I know? You know, I'm a beta.
I'm fearful of losing that. So if you got a great job, they call you in there, they have a little talk with you. You're like, oh shit, I might lose my great job. You're going to tighten up because it's a great job. That's the way it works. Okay, guys? So, number one, provide.
You can literally get fired over anything. Realistically, all employment is at-will employment. Unless you own the fucking thing. But I digress. I'm going to let you keep on keeping on. Because I think you're full of horse shit.
Now, you know, this brings me to a key point, right? Because y'all guys, if y'all guys ever lost your girl before in the past, you ever notice how before you lost her, she was communicating that she might walk, but you didn't improve or do anything? and then she left. But with the woman, typically she doesn't come back. Like a woman does all her threatening before, and when she do leave, you can't get her back. With a man, will break up with you with the mindset that this is how I'm gonna get her back and her to be cooperative. Women typically don't do that. A woman, you really gotta straighten up before why she's giving you the warnings, and then she'll fall out of love, and then she'll leave.
Yeah, I think that's called self-respect, my guy. But I digress.
And there ain't no amount of begging you typically can do to get her back. So it's crazy how women's value system works different from ours. We'll break up with the woman with the mindset of, okay, she needs to respect me, so I'm gonna walk away. When a woman walk away, she's done. I know any of y'all.
Good for her, you know? Good for her.
Y'all guys who, when a woman broke up with you and you did get her back, tell me she was the same. Y'all remember that R. Kelly song, When a Woman's Fed Up? And at the end of that song, what did he say? And if you ever get her back, she'll never be the same.
That goes both ways, by the way.
Any of y'all guys remember at the end of that song? She'll never. So any of y'all guys who, when a woman was communicating with you about her concerns of the relationship and you didn't improve, and so she did break up with you, if you did.
I think the thing is you have to show that you've changed for her to get back to how she was, because she will forever be walking on eggshells on how it used to be, you know, when she could have left and not fucked with you. So she's probably just on edge waiting for you to slip up. So it's on you to change fully, you know, to adhere her advice before she left. But I digress.
Didn't do enough begging and stuff like this, and let's just say she didn't go on demon time and emasculate you or just treat you like shit or disrespect you, she still was something missing. It's like you could tell her body's there, but her mind is, because she don't love you no more. Go watch it. Go listen to that song by R. Kelly.
I'm not listening to an R. Kelly song, sir. No.
When a woman's fed up at the very end. That's what I've seen with women also.
With you, sir, with you. It's on a case-by-case basis. But I digress.
But, like I said, guys, you provide value, threaten to take it away. Next, my next talking point is, you don't get submission by arguing with women.
No shit. Obviously.
See, guys, women are emotional creatures. You can't argue with them. They only understand one thing, and that's walking away. When you argue with a woman or have these heated...
No. Chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. And if you still don't improve, then she'll walk away. It's not like that's the first fucking thing. Like, oh, I'm out. You know? Again, it's a case-by-case basis. You know? But multiple chances and you haven't improved, then I'm out. Anyways.
Disagreements. All she does is get more emotional. So women they don't understand that. That don't mean nothing to them. They only understand force, which is you walking away. Okay? So don't think you're going to argue with it.
I'm not going to listen to a bald man in his mid-40s about how a woman acts and their emotional states and shit like that. Just because you dealt with many, many women at a time, Mr. Polyamorous relationship, doesn't mean you have advice on all women. But I digress.
And lastly, guys, my last talking point on that is communication. Communication is...
It is the strongest thing. It'd help a lot. Communication is key.
When you sit down and you voice your concerns with a woman, but you can't communicate forever, at some point, you got to do some walking away. It can't always be communicate. You've been communicating for 5 years. At some point, you got to just walk away. So she sees that. She got to understand that force, which is not physical, which is you just walking away. Okay? All right, so let me get into the love languages, guys. Number one.
To that, it goes both ways, but I digress. We're focusing on women today because that's all we focus on. For some fucking reason, we always focus on women and not how the man should operate.
Gifts. Now, most...
state of the art, the number one love language of all women, gifts.
Women like gifts. We can do Christmas, birthday, Valentine's. I really prefer romance, like a romantic dinner on Valentine's, but I won't. It's not the end of the world if you do get us something for Valentine's. That's fine too. If y'all got a kid together, Mother's Day, and obviously anniversary, right?
Or random.
And just for y'all guys, a reference point, guys. Yes, if you are not married, or like even me with a girl that is in my rotation.
I thought you didn't have a rotation. Thought you didn't have a roster. Anyways,
we'll do an anniversary. All right, it ain't gotta be nothing expensive or nothing like that, but an anniversary, right? And so those are typically the gift days that you give a woman. Don't forget Mother's Day for you guys that got a woman with a kid. And so the rule of thumb with this, guys, is women associate what a man is willing to spend with her on a gift with his love and affection for her.
No, not necessarily. Just the bitches you deal with, Mr. I got money and I'm gonna flaunt my money. No. It's the thought that counts. With a lot of girls. I can't say all, because there are a few that will, use his example. But no, more often than not, it's the thought that counts.
Okay, so
no matter how expensive, no matter how inexpensive, it's the thought that counts.
That's just women know a man loves his money, and so relative to what you make, you can't be no cheapskate on these things.
You know what that sounds like to me? Really, besides cringy, men leading with money, it just sounds... You know what that sounds like to me? You're a loser! Loser! You are a fucking loser. You're just a lame with money, but I digress.
Don't go into debt, nothing like that. But guys, typically, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all.
If I look disoriented, I am kind of tired. So I'm just doing this on a whim.
Guys, the average hardworking $40,000 a year man, a $200-$300 purse is pretty much the standard. That's what I've seen. I'm
not buying fucking purses and shit. I'd rather go for the experience as opposed to items. But I'm a beta male. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? I digress.
I've done in the past a $200 to $300 good purse or something in that realm. And guys, I'm telling you guys right now, stick to purses and shoes, because what I've seen is when you go to spend it with diamonds and stuff,
right?
Even if you spend that same amount of money on jewelry, it seems cheap. You better off with shoes and heels. That's what I've seen. All right.
Okay, I guess fair point.
Obviously, once you get into the six figures, obviously now you finna start getting the next level up, the Valentinos and stuff like that. You can also get small designer stuff.
I'm not spending my hard-earned money on designer. You are fucking crazy.
Like Gucci will make a purse that's $1,000 or $1,200 that's a mini or something. Like y'all guys know. Y'all guys know that's when you start to get into the six figures. Obviously, once you get into the higher ups, over $500,000, you finna start getting into the Gucci bags and stuff like that.
That is so fucking pathetic. These designer brands got y'all niggas in a fucking chokehold. I swear, bro. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, but the point being, guys, is women associate with how much a man willing to spend on her. If you're a guy and you just one of these like dickhead dudes that just think doing anything for a woman is beta, then just log off the video. We don't.
Yes. feel like you're calling me out. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. You don't even know who I am. But you will eventually, sir. You will eventually. But no, yeah. If you think giving your woman gifts is beta, you're a terrible person. And I'm a beta male, and I think that's fucking childish. But I digress. Buying your woman things or buying your woman like for me, for example, I'd rather the experience as opposed to physical fucking things because I think that's fucking stupid. I'm not paying $500 for a fucking purse, shoes, none of that. That's stupid. That's stupid. Memories. But I digress.
I'll make a tossing to the side of the road video for you in the future, and you can just sit over there and jack your dick off and visualize how much you hate women. This video.
Hey, listen, we do not need to get there. I do not need that fucking visualization, sir. That's fucking gross and abhorrent. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. This is the fucking audience you fuckers pedal to all the time, and now you're gonna say, "Oh man, if you think that's beta, get the fuck off my video. We don't need you over here. Fuck you."
Video for guys who want to have companionship with women and love the attention and affection of women. If you're one of those hardcore red pill mid-time up, just stop the video right now. I think I just seen that Ted Bundy movie on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Go on Netflix, Ted Bundy movie. You can watch that and you can sit over there and jerk off and watch Ted Bundy. All right? I don't got time for you little knucklehead, women-hating motherfucker. This is for guys who this ain't even about purple pill. This is for like even non-monogamous rotation guys who want to get cooperative.
So people who don't give a fuck about women, because if you truly give a fuck about the woman in your life, you would not have a rotation, so to speak. You'd be focusing on the one. But I digress, to each their own. I'm a one-woman kind of guy, but some people aren't. Some people have to, spread the seed. It is what it is. I just think you're a loser.
Operation out of their women. If you just one of these incel dickhead motherfuckers that jerk off to serial killer, women serial killers.
Brother, can we just please get past this? Please, can we just stop with this? We get it. You hate the ultra red pill. But you peddled this shit. This is for them. This is for those losers. You're making videos for these losers because you're teaching them how to get women. So shut the fuck up.
Then just go do that and come back and watch.
Hell, you fucking spoke highly of Fresh and Fit. Not what I think the first video I reacted to. Get the fuck out of here. They hate women.
Watch the next video. Jesus Christ. But anyway, guys. Also, another thing is when we say about the gifts, when we talk about it's the thought that matters. A lot of guys say, well, it ain't about how much you spend. Guys, when a person says it's the thought that matters, they're talking about relative to the person. And what I mean by that is,
no fucking shit.
One of the chicks I was dating in New York, she knew I was a big LeBron fan. And so she bought me a LeBron James jersey. I can't remember, I think it was for my birthday or something. That's when we say it's the thought that counts. So it's not, when we say it's the thought that counts, don't go buy a girl a brush or some bullshit and say, well, it's the thought that counts. No, when we say the thought that counts, we mean relative to that person's needs. Not.
So you needed a fucking LeBron jersey. Got it. Fucking fuck off, dude. Fuck off with this bullshit. Fuck right off.
Go buy some cheap bullshit and then, so one time I had a girl, y'all guys know, I told y'all guys, I'm like a tight motherfucker. I had to do all this stretching and stuff. I had a girl who bought me a massage stick. So she knew I was tight, so she knew I stretch out and I do all this trigger point bullshit because I'm just naturally tight, right? So she bought me one of these massage.
Straight from the horse's mouth, gentlemen. He's tight.
Roller sticks things. And that's when we say the thought that count. Like that was thoughtful of her because it was relative to my needs. She didn't go out and.
First off, comparing a LeBron jersey to some massage shit is crazy work. You don't need a fucking LeBron jersey. As opposed to a massage roller, that could actually benefit you in the long run. The fuck is a LeBron jersey gonna do? It's Stop glazing that man. Anyways.
And then she could have went and spent that same amount of money on some bullshit that I don't even need. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, this is bullshit. But even though that massage stick probably was only about $30 or $40, it meant a lot to me because it was something that I need. So she put some thought into it. That's when we say that it's the thought that matters. Okay? Not, oh God, you remember my birthday. No, that's not what nobody means when they say it's the thought that matters.
I'm so glad we can agree with that. Because what the fuck? Honestly.
Okay, guys. So that's what it means when you say it's the thought that matters. All right, guys. Say your girl paints and you go buy her a $50 thing that she can put her a $100 tube paint set or something like that. That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Yep.
All right, guys. Next, acts of service.
Gifts, acts of service. All right.
Now, one way of act of service is when you go and, like, say you do something that's kind of thoughtful, like maybe you get a car detailed, or maybe you went and got a tires rotated, or something like that, right? Or maybe you got a carpet cleaned, whatever. Like, that's an act of service. Also, I like to put in there providing experiences, right? And so basically, providing experiences, guys, is you know how to give your woman that thrill without having to break the law. Then this is the whole allure with the bad boy is we go to the protection thing and we go to the excitement thing. That's the whole.
What the? Okay. I thought we were talking about two totally different things. I thought you meant experience as in like, oh, I'm gonna take my girl to the fair or some shit. I didn't know you were talking about fucking in the backseat of the car. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Bad boy allure. Well, guys, you don't have to goddamn smoke weed and sell kilos and do drive-bys for a woman to feel all tingly and alive when she's with you.
Hey, bitch, you better suck my dick while I drive 90 miles an hour down the goddamn freeway. That's excitement. That excites me. That is exciting to me, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Acts of service, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. I'll try to. Hey, I know excitement gets you wet, bitch. That is what excites me. That's acts of service, bitch. That's what I'm saying. God damn it.
I need Jesus.
Right? You can be a law-abiding citizen and know how to provide these experiences. Now, you got to know your woman, right? I've had some women who...
Hey, I don't listen. That was funny as fuck to me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, that was for me. That was for me. Okay, shit. That was funny.
Who are adventurous, and I had some women who were not adventurous, and they liked it fine dining. Everybody's different. You have to know your woman. If I take a woman who likes
fine dining, more like a fine fucking mess. Anyways,
fine dining to do something that's adventurous, right? It doesn't work. And if I take a girl who likes adventurous stuff to fine dining, then that doesn't work. So
take it like both. Who knows? You know.
You need to. It's all relative to what your woman likes to do. But the point being, guys, is you need to learn how to, that when your woman is at work the next day, she need to be like, man, when I'm with Mark, he just knows how to have so much fun and it's exciting. You don't have to ride motorcycles at 100 miles per hour on the highway without a helmet for a woman.
Listen. That joke is so funny to me now. Anyways.
Woman to feel tingly on the inside. You actually don't have to risk your life to be a bad boy. Just be.
Okay, but what constitutes a bad boy? Like, what the fuck is that? We're adults. God damn it. What the fuck does that even mean? Are we dealing with children? fuck?
Spontaneous. You know, just think outside. Hey, go motorbike skiing on the water or whatever. Just, you know.
Motorbike skiing on the water. You mean jet skiing, nigga? Fuck, I'm having so much fun with this. I'm having a lot of fun. Jesus Christ.
You know, think outside the box. You know, you can go and do one of these. Y'all know how some of these little small yachts do these little dinner yachts?
Nigga, I've never. What the fuck? A small yacht? No, I don't know what that means. No, I'm not rich, sir. I ain't got money for a fucking yacht.
Things. You could do that for the same price that you go to some of these fancy restaurants where they have the dinner on the boat and you'll spend $350.
Where the fuck that at? And you live in New York. What yacht are you in? What river is in New York? I don't know. I don't live in New York. My geography is all fucked up. I live in California. I'm on the coast, damn it. So I mean, like, but I digress.
Y'all know damn well you'll spend that at Capital Grill or Chops.
What the fuck is that? Chops? What is that? Jesus.
Well, try that. Step outside the box. Think of shit like that. Find a little adventurous shit like that that's going on in your area.
Ah, yes. I love to live on the edge. I'm about to rent a yacht so we could fucking eat dinner on the water. Eat a dick, bro.
Okay, guys. That way, everything you just fun.
Just go on a fucking cruise. God damn. I mean, like, for real, though. Like, what?
A lot of guys just fall in this routine and everything is a Netflix and chill. And then you wonder why you can't get no cooperation. There is no value. You have no value.
Hey, nigga, listen. My value is my dick, okay? I don't give a fuck what you talk about. This dick brings value to these bitches' lives. That's all I gotta say. Value these nuts, nigga.
I need psychiatric help, bro.
Next, guys.
This nigga sweating.
Touch. Now.
Hey, my fucking head hurt now. This nigga said, well, I said, this nigga's sweating. First thing he says, touch.
Now, this is the thing with touch, guys.
Okay, so acts of service, gifts, and touch. All right, gotcha.
Women need to be sexually desired.
Women need to be touched. Okay? That's just, you need to touch these women. Stop teaching niggas how to touch women, bro. Jesus Christ. That's why y'all niggas are in the shit y'all in now. The fuck? Stop touching these women, bro. Fuck. Jesus. Fuck,
that's the thing with touch. Just sex alone doesn't do it.
Yeah, no shit.
Women need to have that physical intimacy with you.
Yes.
PDA, public displays of affection.
What?
Cuddling on the couch.
What?
Kissing, stuff
what?
like that.
What?
Makes a woman feel alive. Now, some women are not into that. Some women you would turn off with that. Y'all guys got to know your girl.
Yeah.
I've had girls that if I would have did this, it would have turned them off.
Well, that is a deal breaker because I also like to touch. So, my girl got to touch. She finna be touched, okay? My girl go be touched. Excuse me. So, yeah, my girl go be touched.
And then you have some women, and this is basically going to be boiled down to what? You're going to have some women more insecure than others. You're going to have some.
And that's why you break them out of their fucking shell, bro.
Some women who need that reassurance more than others. You're going to have some women you do all this with, and I'm telling you right now, that's why you got to know your woman's love language.
Yep.
Now.
I agree with that. You got to know your woman's love language. I would 100% agree with that. Right message, wrong messenger.
Like I said, to some degree, you need to do all of it with some women, but you can't overdo it. Some women need more touch than others. Basically, what I'm saying, guys.
Brother, don't be touching women. Do not be touching women. Okay? No, absolutely not. I'm not. No. This advice. No. I know what he means. Okay, I get it. Your girl, touch a girl. You know, your girl, your woman, obviously, but no, don't touch these women, bro.
All right. Yeah, you need to do all of with all of them, but yeah, some women, I'm telling you right now, if you do it with the public space of affection, next thing you know, she'll be pulling away from you. You just gotta watch it. You know your girl. And basically, how you know this, guys? A woman that needs that, what she does, she's always grabbing your hand and stuff. And what I'm telling you is, don't pull back from it. That's what she'll let you know. You'll know your girl if she's a PDA girl or a touch girl.
Excellent advice, terrible messenger.
Next, guys, words of affirmation. The word
gift giving, acts of service, touch. Words of affirmation. All right. I wonder what the last one is.
Words of affirmation are good for balancing out the relationship. And basically what I mean, guys, is what I teach you guys. Communication is key, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the communication also goes for your things you dislike.
Right.
And so if you're going to tell a woman, hey, babe, you know, you put on a few pounds and you supposed to do that. If your girl is starting to let herself go, you're supposed to do that. When she start dropping a few pounds, let her know too, baby, you looking good. The gym is working for you. Words of affirmation are great for balancing. If my girl go in there and she cooks me something that's subpar, I'm going to tell her, because how can she correct it? But then make sure I balance that out. When she cooks some bomb, say, baby, this shit was the bomb. You got to let her know that too. Don't be one of these goddamn negative Nancy's.
So you just let her cook in the kitchen and you don't taste none of it before you even get the whole meal or whatever? What kind of bullshit is that? Nigga, you gotta be tasting everything. What?
Always let her know when something's negative, but when she does something good, you don't got that picker upper.
What?
So make sure that the good shit balance out the bad shit. It can't all be good shit, because how are you going to get your woman to know what your needs and your boundaries are? So there's got to be some criticism in there. And she going to do the same to you. But she also got to let you know when you're doing things right also.
Sure.
That's how you balance the relationship out, guys.
All right. Whatever. Anyway.
And lastly, guys, quality time.
Quality time. Acts of service. Gifts. Touch. Words of affirmation. Quality time. All right.
I classify quality time, guys, as in when y'all
sex.
Y'all are just bonding on the couch or something. I don't really put providing experiences on a quality time. I think quality time is when, you know, she gets to unload, you know, stuff she got going on in her life, and you unload your stuff. But you know what you can unload stuff like, you know, you think I should do this with the business.
We are not rich.
Keep that other shit, and you go tell your brother or your best friend that. Don't unload that with your woman, right?
Brother, if you can't unload anything like substantial with your woman, that is not the one for you. What kind of bullshit is this? Nah, nigga, your girl got to be your best friend. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Get the fuck out of here. Don't keep shit from her. Just like she shouldn't keep shit from you. What the fuck? Terrible message. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Right? She's not a crying ear for you. You unload that baggage to your male friends. With your woman, you sit down and you talk about, like when I talk to my main chick, I talk about, you know, course of action.
What the fuck kind of business relationship is this? Is this your business partner, nigga? This doesn't sound like somebody you even like. What are we talking about? Hey, what should I do with the business? Like, what should I do? Course of action, my nigga? Like, what's up? What do I need to do to improve sales? Brother. No. What? That sounds like some shit you should say to your boys, as opposed to your woman is some shit you dump. She dumps her shit, her work day, you dump your work day, and then y'all fucking, watch TV or whatever the fuck you guys do. But like, what the fuck are we actually talking about, dude? Why are you keeping things for your woman so she can use it? Oh my god. You guys are soft, brother. You guys are soft. This is some alpha male strategies? Brother, you're soft. You're soft. You are as soft as baby shit. You are soft. Why are you keeping things from your woman? What's that about? I don't like that. I don't like that. You gotta tell your girl everything, bro. No matter what it is. Good, bad, who cares? It's out there. Especially for you niggas who hold shit in. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stress kills, But no, nigga, what? Why am I talking to a girl about the business? Nah, nigga. We are partners for life. Sure, tell her about the business, but also talk about your life. Like, damn. You fuckers are scared of talking to women, bro. That's what it is. You fucking pussies. All y'all are scared of talking to women. That's how I take it. Fucking pussies. Grow a pair of balls, dude.
With the staffing agency and stuff, because she does HR work and stuff like that. So, like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I call.
That sounds like some quid pro quo bullshit to me, but I digress. I'm not about to fucking take you to the Better Business Bureau, bro. I don't give a fuck about what you doing with your girl, bro. But also, she probably knows then. Like, what the fuck? Why am I talking to you about some day-to-day shit that you already know? Yo, I had some bomb-ass quinoa the other day, nigga. Like, that shit was the shit. We need to go there one day. That's some shit you can talk about. Not know, how are sales doing? Get the fuck you. How about that? Fuck you.
All quality time, like watching Netflix, TV, stuff like that. Not really providing experiences, but just where we get to communicate and grow that connection, guys. That's
yes, growing a connection with my HR girlfriend who I hired for HR at my staffing agency. Get the fuck out of here. You need to give her to a real man, bro. What the fuck? Y'all don't talk about y'all feelings. I mean, she obviously talks about hers, but you don't talk about your feelings, bro. Who hurt you, my nigga? Who hurt you? Why are you so closed off? Open that door, bro. Open your heart to her. God damn. You're a pussy, brother.
That's what I classify quality time. Make sure you're giving that to your woman. Okay? A woman has to be able to unload this stuff.
Now, I'm just going off the assumption he said the way I give my quality time is I'm talking about the business of shit. But if he said this is not how I do it, I retract everything I just said, but also listen to what the fuck I just said because that's some pussy ass shit. You need to talk about your feelings with your girl. But, I digress.
With you because that's part of building the trust.
Ah, yes. Nothing like building a trust as talking about fucking timesheets and payroll and shit like that. Get the fuck. You're a loser, bro. You're a loser. You're a loser. Loser! You are a loser, brother. Loser. Give her to a real nigga, bro. Loser. Fucking loser.
All right, guys. Now you got all these acts of the love languages. Now when you do all that, you're the guy I don't want to lose. She's not acting right. You threaten to pull that away. She gets right. That's how it works, guys.
Ah, yes. Let me treat my girl like a fucking teenager, bro. Like a fucking child.
If you don't provide this value, your threats to leave mean absolutely nothing. All right, guys. So that's how you provide the most value. This is the Art of Submission, and I'll get back with you guys later.
Brother, I'm not listening to you on none of this shit. Go bite some rocks or some shit, Do something better with your fucking time. You need psychiatric help, nigga. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. So yeah. That was some of the shit I agree with, but others I don't. Let me talk to my girl about some fucking spreadsheets, my nigga. How about you spread them cheeks, bitch ass nigga?